Recreation Division Manager at Cape Parks and Rec. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but Penny Williams is here. Hi, Penny.
Hey, good morning. How are you? You can call me anything you want, Fawn.
I never know what people's titles are. They change so often. I'm just like, I'm going to make something up today, and that's who she is.
Hey,
Yeah.
I'm going with it.
She's the Penny Barbie of the Cape Parks and Rec. They'll have an action figure out in a couple weeks. All right, so Cape Splash, my grandson called me this weekend. Is Cape Splash open? I'm like, honey, who do you think the lifeguards are? They're still in school. So, so when do you open?
We're opening this upcoming Saturday, Memorial Day weekend.
I told him that. He's like,
Yes.
somebody told me that the website said it was open. I was like, y'all just graduated. You should at least be able to read. So, but you've got some changes coming.
We do have some changes, Fawn. First of all, we have a slight alteration in our hours. So now Sunday through Thursday, we'll open at noon and be open noon to 6 instead of 11. And but then we'll open our regular hours on the weekends. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is regular hours 11 to 6. So
I gotta find out now because you just said Sunday through Thursday was noon, and then you said Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is 11. So which
yes,
is Sunday?
That's right.
So Sunday is 11 or Sunday is noon?
Sunday's 12. No,
Okay.
Sunday is 12. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's okay. Wanted to make sure I wasn't putting the wrong thing out there.
Friday
All right.
and Saturday, those 2 days, is 11 to 6. We
Okay.
open at 11 on Fridays and Saturdays.
Is it a staffing thing, or is just nobody there at 11, or what's the
It's just
thought?
a slower time period, and, we're really trying to, with minimum wage going up, and there's a lot of people out there at the park, so we try to capitalize on just being able to, they come in like at noon is really when they come in. That first hour is kind of slow for us, so we just opted to do that. The good thing is now river walking is open for the adults. So river walking time frame has changed as well. And so now they are, you can come in and walk the river from 9:30 to 11:30.
Okay. That's
So we
such
do
good
swimming lessons.
exercise.
Yes, we do swimming lessons first thing in the morning. People can go on the river from 9:30 to 11:30. Then we open at noon to the public for swimming, noon to 6, and that is Sunday through Thursday. And then, of course, Fridays and Saturdays is 11 to 6, our normal hours.
Okay, so that is a pretty big change, and I want to remind everybody who voted to increase the minimum wage, this is what you get. Yeah, you get less because it costs more to pay a lot of people to do a lot of jobs when this is basically a small business. I know it's run by the city, but you still got to afford to pay the people.
That's kind of where we're at, and
Where
we're trying to
everyone's at.
keep. Yes, we're trying to make alterations that are least impacting to people,
Right.
and we felt that just giving up that 1 hour Monday through Thursday, but I say giving up, but technically we're not. If you're a river walker, and that's a very popular program. Hundreds of people participate in that. The time is extended because there's less guards there, less guards in that certain area, and that's the only area that we open during that time, and it's open until 11:30, which used to be we were done at 10:30, to open at 11. So we've extended that time, lessened Monday through Thursday, our slower time, and so, but we're still open and operating technically the same time. It's just we've opened up in areas to lessen the people.
There you go. Good idea. So you're still going to be running your ice cream window and your concessions area?
Absolutely. Same time frame as well, yes. Another change you're going to see at Cape Splash this year is that, we're increasing our safety protocols. So now we're asking people to just carry in those clear bags, just like every large facility is doing pretty much now. So carrying large bags and you may have to walk through a metal detector. So we put those in place out at the Sportsplex. We plan to put those in place out here at Cape Splash as well. So those are two services that we're offering just to increase the safety for everybody.
Yeah, and we're putting this out there so y'all can't scream and yell and hoot and holler about it at the opening. I'm sure it's going to take people a while to adjust to that, but you have to do it at every concert. You have to do it at every sporting event, and because of the way some people act, we can't have nice things. So that's why it has to happen. We had to have plastic bags or no bags at all at graduation, and it's just a fact. So deal with it, everybody. Follow the rules.
The cool thing is we are going to be selling some clear bags at our admissions area.
Yeah.
So if you don't have one, we're going to help accommodate that, and we'll have some right there for you.
Yeah, mine has Dallas Cowboys on it, so you ain't beating that. All right.
Oh, I can't beat that.
Okay, so somebody just said, is the price going up?
The prices this year are $12 for ages 1 to 13 and 60 plus, and it's $13 for ages 14 to 59. Keep in mind, we still have our twilight hours. You can come from 4 to 6, and it's $9 a person or $11 for 14 to 59. And you can buy a pass. We always recommend those passes, and it's $90 for the little guys up through 13 and 60 plus, or $90, and $100 for those that are 14 to 59.
You save a lot of money if you go every day. That's the way to do
right.
it.
And you know, the passes get you extra. You get some little extra benefits with a pass. Like you get to come in 15 minutes early, select your lounge furniture. You get admission into some of the other activities that we have, like the kids' luau and things like that. So, so anyway, there are some other benefits for being a pass holder as well, and you can find all that on our website too.
Yeah, and they have really cool things for birthday parties. I've had one there for the kids before. It's always fun because, you know, when they're sticky, they can just jump in the water.
That's right. There you go. That is a benefit. We should put that in our brochures, Fawn.
If your kids are sticky, throw them in the pool. Yep. Put them in the whirlpool. They'll really clean off fast. No, I'm kidding. Don't let your disgusting child go in the water. So, not that your kid's disgusting. I'm just saying after they've eaten an entire cake. So you do have birthday parties available, right?
Absolutely, and we're really excited about that this year. We have lots of opportunities for birthday parties. You know, you can stay as long as you want to in the park. We have different packages, different amenities with different food options, drink options, and then you get an hour at one of our pavilions there. So it's really nice, and you can bring your cake. The rest of the food, we ask that you purchase it in the park, but you can bring your cake in. We will house it inside in a cool environment. We bring it out to your pavilion at your assigned times. And we really take care of that party planner and be sure that everything goes just how they want it to go. And there's just not a better environment to be in to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, it's fun. And, you know, with the plastic bag thing, you can still bring in gifts, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Okay, all right. And they're affordable and they're fun, and the kids absolutely love it. Just make sure that the parents come and you have enough people to monitor where they all are, because they're everywhere. All right.
That's the deal. And it's interesting that you say that, Fawn, because I'm going to take a second and say, you know, 2 hours is plenty of time for a birthday party. Don't plan on, you're responsible for those kids irregardless, you know. So as a party planner, you got to keep that in mind. You're welcome to stay, but keep in mind you're responsible for them. So,
so if they're acting crazy, then it's on you. You know, it is plenty of time, and the pavilions are huge, so you can have a large party. I know a lot of people want to be right at the pirate ship, but I don't know if that's offered. Is that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you can, whatever is available, you can pick. We give you your options when you call and ask us the information. We say we have this shelter available or the other one, pavilion, and you can select which one you want.
And if you forget
that one books up quick.
Yeah, it does. Everybody wants pirate ship, especially for the little tinies, because that's kind of a baby feature. But still, I mean, everything else is still there. And of course, you probably heard my phone. Somebody wants to know if you're expanding anytime soon.
You know, there is plans with PRS to expand Cape Splash. Those plans are still developing, finalizing, but yeah, you're going to see an expansion really soon. Now, next season, we are going to replace the play structure that's out in the middle in the zero depth area. So there'll be a replacement there. I know you're asking about an addition, and there is an addition to come. But it won't be this season, and it may not be next season, but it is on PRS2. So you will be seeing it, I would say, in the next 5 years for sure.
Cool. Because, if you wait much longer than that, Penny would be too stinking old to get in a swimsuit and come do it.
I hear you. Me too.
Oh, my goodness. All right. So Cape Splash hours have changed. They will open Memorial Day weekend. So make sure you are checking the website for the changes. Do not come with a big old fabric purse because you're not getting in with it. I mean, I've got a big old beach bag that I usually use. Now I've got to use a plastic one. I'm cool with that. You can carry your towel and just put your keys and your whatever you need in your little plastic bag. You can carry your towels. You can bring a Walmart bag to put your wet swimsuit in if you want to have a change of clothes. It's not that difficult. So if they forget their suntan lotion or anything that they need, you sell that there?
We have all that there. Yes, we provide sunscreen. And, you're talking about that fun. We do have that locker system now that's really easy, and you can get in as much as what you want, and you scan into it. And so once you bring your bags in and stuff, keep in mind we still have that locker system that's brand new, and everybody loves it. So
you scan in? I'm not going to lose my quarters and have to bug the guy at the little tiki hut every 2 minutes?
Nope. That's right. Nope.
Thank goodness.
Nope, no coins anymore there. So
thank God. I hated that so much. All right. I love Cape Splash, but I hated the lockers. All right. Penny Williams, Rec Division Manager. We're talking aquatics today at Cape Parks and Rec. Cape Splash is opening, but there are changes. Check the website for prices and rules. We just gave them to you. You can go listen to the podcast, or you can just read the website one way or the other. Thank you, Penny.
Thank you, Fawn. We'll see you Saturday.
Okay. Bye-bye.